2025 Corvette ZR1 will be more powerful than Bugatti. Even though General Motors has managed to wow many car enthusiasts with most of their latest cars in the market, the 2025 Corvette ZR1 proves to be something special. The hypercar will not only be packed with massive power and speed, but it will be able to take on some of the best supercars in the world. The car will also break new ground as it will be packing more power than the Bugatti ZR1, a supercar that was once unbeatable in its own niche. In addition to this, the 2025 Corvette ZR1 is loaded with so much more in terms of technology and design. In today's video, we'll be showing you all the latest details about the 2025 Corvette ZR1 and everything that makes it one of the best Corvettes ever made. If you're new to the channel, well, this is Cars in Reach, and if you've not already done so, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get you going with the latest updates on some of the newest cars in the industry, as well as some other automobile content you definitely would like. Now, let's head back to what we have for you today. When GM engineers first developed the new C8 Corvette ZR1, it was a car that they believed would go on to be something special, and based on what's available now, they definitely knew what they were doing. The new Corvette ZR1 has so far proven to be special, with perhaps the most impressive detail about the car being that it comes with a twin-turbo 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 engine. This amazing engine produces a staggering 1,064 horsepower and 828 pound-feet of torque that drives the rear wheel. This crazy number surpasses what was seen in the Bugatti ZR1, which came with a W16 engine that produced 987 horsepower. Right after its release nearly 20 years ago, the numbers produced by the ZR1 were believed to be quite impressive and unthinkable for a comfortable production car. However, the ZR1 has now surpassed it, and to even add to that, the hypercar can compete quite well against the likes of the Ferrari 296 GTB, the 12-cylindry, and the SF90 Straight-Ale, all of which don't even produce as much power as the Corvette. What's more is that the ZR1 packs more punch than some other popular cars, such as the Lamborghini Revuelto, McLaren 750S, Mercedes-AMG 1, and the Pagani Huayra. Among the impressive features that come with the new ZR1's powerful engine is that it has head castings with unique ports and a large combustion chamber. The valve timing and profile lifting have also been optimized for force reduction, with higher exhaust temp enabling exhaust valves. The engine also has a completely new intake system tuned for twin turbochargers. In the LT7 engine that comes with the hypercar, Chevrolet offers intelligent anti-lag engine calibration techniques specifically for the ZR1 that adapt and react to driving style. Additionally, the engine also builds upon this engine architecture with added block and head machining to support turbo cooling and oiling, while there are also counterweight changes to account for a unique piston and unique connecting rod for the crank train. To support the massive increase in the power from the LT7 engine, GM engineers have also made numerous changes to the Corvette ZR1's 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. Some of these changes include final drive refinements, increased gear capacity, and oil management to support increased vehicle longitudinal and lateral capability. Away from more engine specs and moving on to the speed, the ZR1 hit 200 miles per hour during testing at the famous Nürburgring racetrack. While Chevrolet has yet to release any official figures regarding the speed, officials have said that the car should be able to hit a top speed of comfortably above 215 miles per hour. It is also believed that the hypercar should be able to run a quarter mile in less than 9.7 seconds. The car will also come with a unique carbon ceramic braking system that has discs measuring 15.7 inches for the front and 15.4 inches for the rear. This will enable the ZR1 to go from 80 to 200 miles per hour and then back to 80 miles per hour in 24.5 seconds, which is 22% quicker than the C7 Corvette ZR1 and 53% quicker than the C6 Corvette ZR1. In addition to these, the ZR1 comes standard with Magnetic Ride 4.0 dampers that support a staggered set of 20-inch wheels in the front and 21-inch wheels in the rear. They will also be wrapped with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, while the track-focused ZTK package will have stiffer springs and stickier Michelin Pilot Sport 2 tires. The package will include front dive planes, underbody strakes for added front downforce, a tall gurney flap that attaches to a lip on the hood, and a large rear wing. Quite impressively, the ZR1 also has purposeful aerodynamics that provide the most downforce ever from a Corvette, with over 1,200 pounds at top speed. Moving on, the interior design of the ZR1 will look quite similar to that of the C8 Corvette. So, if you already own one or you've been in a C8 Corvette before, then the interior will feel recognizable. However, it is worth mentioning that the ZR1 will have unique badging on the steering wheel, sill plates, and interior plaque. Aside from this, there's also a boost gauge and a unique door panel stitching on the 3LZ variant. The digital displays in the car include a a 12.0-inch instrument cluster and an 8.0-inch infotainment system with Google built-in. Complete details on the full equipment inside the car are still not available, but it is expected that Chevrolet will release more updates about this toward the launch date of the car. If you were expecting any changes regarding the cargo space, then you might be slightly disappointed because the new ZR1 will have just about the same cargo space as other Corvettes before it. Even though there are already a couple of important details available regarding how well the 2025 Corvette ZR1 will perform, the car will not go into production until next year. It is expected that the car will be built alongside the Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray at the General Motors factory in Bowling Green. Details on the cost of the car haven't been released, but according to reports, more information will be updated when the ZR1 is closer to the start of production. Despite this, it is quite reasonable to believe that the ZR1 will cost more than the Corvette E-Ray, which costs around $106,000. In addition to being available in coupe and convertible guises, the features and capabilities of a fully kitted ZR1 could cost around $200,000 with the ZTK package. While you might already know the popular details about the ZR1 and how it even competes with the Bugatti Veyron in terms of power, there are still some less-known facts that make the car an interesting option to watch in the market. Some of these facts include: 1. The car is around 1,000 pounds lighter than a Tesla. While Chevy lists the 2025 Corvette ZR1 with a dry weight of 3,670 pounds, the Tesla Model S Plaid is known to have a dry weight of 4,766 pounds, which means that the Corvette is 1,096 pounds lighter than the Model S. 2. The car has as much torque as a Ram 2500 truck. Despite the Corvette ZR1 not being a heavy-duty diesel truck like the Ram 2500, the car has a torque of 825 pound-feet, which is quite close to the 850 pound-feet found in the Ram diesel truck. 3. The Corvette ZR1 is the fastest and most powerful Corvette ever. Even though Chevrolet has released several Corvettes over the years, the ZR1 marks new territory in terms of its power and speed. In fact, it comes with the most powerful V8 engine ever produced in America from an auto manufacturer. 4. The car can challenge some of the best supercars in the world. Just as mentioned earlier, the Corvette ZR1 packs a more powerful punch than popular cars like the Mercedes-AMG 1 and McLaren 750S. The interesting thing about this fact is that compared to the ZR1, these cars cost much more than what is expected for the Corvette ZR1. While the McLaren 750S costs over $320,000, the Mercedes-AMG 1 costs over $5 million. Outrow. There is absolutely no doubt about how powerful and impressive the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 is. Aside from being a show of American engineering excellence, it also serves as a strong statement production, which continues to make Chevrolet remain one of the best companies in the automotive industry. What do you find most impressive about the 2025 Corvette ZR1? Are there any other features you think would make it even more world-class? Share your opinion in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well as turn on the notification bell button. See you in the next video.